I just gotta hold on. I just gotta hold on. Alright, let's go.
So, a couple things I gotta do today. So I sent my artist a text message to let me know what's the best time to come meet up with him. Usually I would send him a text message or talk to him the night before, that way he could bring the artwork with him. But because I did not let him know that I was coming, I'm gonna have to wait until after he gets off work, and I have to meet him a little bit later on in the day. So right now I'm waiting on him to shoot me back a text message. But it's a couple other things I gotta do today too. Before I do that, definitely want to get my beard and get a haircut. Kind of, I don't know if I'm gonna do that today or tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday. I guess if I do it today, it'll be a lot easier because Thursdays are the day when I usually travel and go out of town. So I want to do everything I can do today, get everything out of the way. That way I have the least amount of things to do tomorrow and I can just hit the road. That's a 9-hour trip. And then on Saturday, I gotta go to Spokane, Washington. That's about 5 hours, I'm not too sure. At least that's a 2-day event. So I'll be there for 2 days. I'll be in Portland, Oregon area for 1 day. And then I'll be headed back. But other than that, let's see what today got in store. I just remembered I got an eye exam today at about 1 o'clock. So that was another reason I didn't call my artist and tell him I was going to be there early. So I got the eye exam today. Well, I did the eye exam, but I got to do the retina exam. I'm going to see what they come up with the retina exam. And, that way I can go ahead and get my new glasses, my reading glasses. Well, they're gonna be like, everyday glasses, I think they call them progressive lenses. The glasses I have now are those what they call cheaters, which they only work just for reading. And I tell you a funny thing. For years, maybe about 2, maybe 3 years, I was blaming everybody else for things that was my fault, right? So, for example, when I first published my book, that was in 2016, the first time I hit the button and hit publish. And I'm looking at my book on Amazon on my phone, and I'm thinking like, why is my book cover the only one that's out of focus? So I called Amazon up. Now this happened in 2 different occasions. I called Amazon up. And I said, hey, why is my book the only one out of focus? So he goes into his computer, he looks up my book, and he said, no, it's in focus on our end. I say, well, I'm looking at it on my cell phone, and compared to the other book covers, for some reason, it's not in focus. So he looks at it on his cell phone, and he said, no, it's nice and clear on our end, on my phone. I said, well, what kind of phone you got, right? He said he got an Apple phone. I said, well, damn, that must be the problem. I got a damn Android. So I'm thinking, nah, I'm not realizing that, my vision is going bad, right? So then there were some books that I wanted to read, and I would never really finish them because, you know, I would get tired of moving my hand, thinking like, man, when did this start happening, right? I'll put the book down, come back to it, I would read a little bit of the book, and I'll put the book down. So then, I was picking on my guy, Cantrell, the guy who I play chess with, because he wears glasses. I mean, his glasses is like huge, right? Heavy and huge, right? So I used to always think bifocal glasses were those glasses that was real thick. So one day we at the mall, imagine that, right? Me and this dude at the mall. So he goes in there to get his glasses, looked at. So I said, you know what? One day I'm gonna go ahead and check my vision out and see what's going on with my vision. And that's when I found out that I need glasses. I mean, that's probably one of the reasons why I haven't been doing a lot of writing too. Not realizing that I needed glasses, I would get on the computer and, you know, trying to get the right distance right, and, you know, that might be an excuse too, but it make you not, but I tell you what, it might not be an excuse, because I started reading more books since I found out that I needed glasses, right? So I went over to Dollar General, and I picked up a pair of glasses. You know, I tested them out. It was okay. And the first thing I did was I looked at my phone, right? Because my phone was like out of focus and all that. I had to be looking off, you know, with my hand far away. So the first thing I did was I looked at my phone. Well, let's go in the right order. I went up to the vision place at the mall, and the girl told me to look at the little tablet thing first, right? So she said, now, which one of these lines can you not see? I said, okay, I see all the lines besides the third one from the bottom. It's kind of like, you know, I can kind of make it out, but not really, right? So, okay, try these glasses on. So I put the glasses on. I looked at the tablet again, and I'll be damned. Clear as day. I'm like, oh my God, I need glasses. I couldn't believe I needed some glasses that bad. I'm like, wow, I need glasses. Oh my God, I'm getting old, right? So then that's when I went over to Dollar Tree real quick, and I played around with them, you know, looking at my phone. Okay, bam, this works. Oh man, it cleared up everything. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and get me an eye exam. Now I did go up to get me an eye exam, and for some reason the lady, I know my distance for my glasses, right? Now in the beginning I was using 175, somewhere around there, but that's too close, right? Because when I look at my cell phone, 175 somewhere around here is like, okay, cool. But guess what though? When I'm on the computer, right, on the laptop, that distance is totally different. So now I know, okay, 125 is between here and where the laptop is going to be at. So that right there is more convenient for me. So now when I went up to the eye exam, so we did all the little things and all that. We didn't do the regular yet, right? So we did all the other stuff, and all of a sudden, she writes down 175 as my prescription, right? But I didn't really realize that until I got home. So then I said, okay, when I get paid, I'm gonna come back up here and get the glasses. Then I looked at the thing, it said 175. I said, well, I don't want to go up there and get the glasses and they order it with that prescription 175. So today I got another exam around 1 o'clock, and I want to, like, you know, make sure that, hey, I need it. So when I'm at the computer, basically I need that 125. So however you can work that out, that's what I need, the 125. I really want some cool shades like this right here. That's what I really want, some cool shades like this. So now enough. Alright, well, I told you guys I was going to bring you out to my first location where I sold my first 15 books. And surprise, surprise, is Walmart. Now, when I came out here, you was able to, security was real relaxed. They'll let you sell a couple things in the parking lot. So when I seen some guys out here selling DVDs and tacos or burritos, whatever they were selling, I said, well, man, if they can get out here and do it, I know I can. And I got my own product, right? So I got my own product. I got my own product, so I know I can come out here and sell something. So this right here is one of the first locations I came out to sell my 15. When I first sold those 15 books, it built confidence. It built confidence. Just let me know that people will buy. People will buy. Man, I was pumped up too. Now, they done started this new security thing. Now they have monitor surveillance cameras in the parking lot, and I don't see those guys out here that used to be out here when I was out here. So I'm pretty sure they done ran them off. And I'm just glad I was able to come out here and prove to myself and build my confidence up in dealing with people in general. A whole lot of rejections, a whole lot of, well, I'm gonna see you next time, you know, a lot of promises. And, you know, this is one of my locations.
How you look to see, bro?
Man.
Yeah, there you go. Oh,
My goodness.
You know, gee, I'm like,
You gonna tear out this damn thing? Yeah, I need to pick you up in a bus.
go,
Jesus Christ.
Go, G.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Go, G.
I didn't know what I was getting into.
Yeah. Shit.
Hey, listen, now I started my blogging, right?
What's happening, bruh?
Hey, I started blogging. So I'm videoing certain things, you know, because I'm trying to help other authors sell more books and all that. So I'm trying to do some videos and, you know, let them know what I do throughout the day and how to go about, you know, selling more books. You know?
Right.
So this is author Wade McAllister. Say hi. Bam.
How you doing, audience out there in the world?
I met him in McDonald's, right, when I first started selling my book. And I had my books in my hand. Well, it wasn't in my hand, but I was selling them on the street, right? All of a sudden, he walks up to me in McDonald's, and he showed me his book. And I was like, oh, okay, bam, you know? So I said, let me check it out. I took a look at it. So he didn't know yet that I was selling my books too, right? Yeah. So all of a sudden, I brought mine out. And he was like, oh, snap.
Yeah, I was like really amazed by that, man. I was quite, you know, shocked by it, but at the same time, it was a good feeling to know that it was another brother, you know what I mean, black man, you know, that was coming out with a book, that had a book, you know what I mean, in this realest form, you know what I mean? And, you know, hey, it just was meant to be, you know, a lot of times, things in this world was meant to be, and that was the situation when we met that, hey, we both happen to be published authors. You know what I'm saying? Since that time, that's been how many years ago now? About 3 years ago.
Yeah, about 3.
About 3 years ago. Hey, you know, the name of my book is Starts from a Poet to an Open Mind. I'm Wade McAllister. I'm on Facebook. I got a GoFundMe right here. I got a GoFundMe. I'm on Facebook. You know what I mean? I don't have my book with me at this particular time, but you can go see it on Facebook. Wade McAllister, you know, Thoughts from a Poet to an Open Mind. I'm originally from Oakland, California. I've been out here in Stockton 5 years now. You know what I mean? But however, you know, this gentleman here, that's the author of Nostalgic Blood, you know what I mean? It's a phenomenal book. So I really recommend, you know what I mean, the whole world to really get a bar of what, you know, what he did, because same way with me. You know what I mean? I'm not, just because I wrote the book, I'm not just trying to be full of myself. I'm just saying I realistically took introspection of myself when I wrote my book, my poetry book. And, this man was my mentor through it, to a degree. And I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Sometimes we need that. You know what I mean? But I'm a part of years. And this is a dear friend of mine now. So with that said, take care and peace. And be congratulated, never a hater. That's all I got to say. Always be congratulated, never a hater.
Hey, I'm gonna give you a call a little bit later on.
All right, G, I appreciate that.
I gotta shoot over to San Francisco to pick up some artwork from our new book cover I'm doing.
When you gotta go? San Francisco.
I gotta wait for the guy to text me back.
Listen to what I was saying. I'm good. I'm just gonna go do what I need to do right now, brother. Hey, God bless you, man. I appreciate that, man. Stay in touch. Send me your number. Text your number. Get number to me, because a lot of my numbers got lost in my other phone. My screen cracked. Right. All kind of stuff, brother. But I'm back. You know what I mean? And the Lord is good, man.
Okay.
And it's a pleasure, man. I'm really proud of you, brother.
All right, my man.
You doing a thing. It's all good.
I appreciate it.
Take care, man.
All right.
Bless you, man.
All right. Take it easy.
I appreciate you and call me, man.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Did I get my cane?
Yeah, I think you did.
In the back seat.
Oh.
Can you grab it for me?
Yeah.
I appreciate that, Jim.
All right.
Take care.
All right.
Bel Air, you can get fresh pork whole shoulder roast for just $19.